So welcome back everyone, Mike here. It is another beautiful day here in western Pennsylvania. Tomorrow it's going to be hot again, like 91, 92 degrees, something like that. But this evening I need to head down to the pond and I have to get a game plan for this pond. I need to fix it, and now's the right time of year to do so because it's dry. I haven't been down there for a while, but I'm sure the water level's down quite a bit. So we're gonna go down there and we'll find out here in just a bit. Just need one more thing. See if there's any fish in there. Oh, and before I head down to the pond, I want to mention today's video is sponsored by Simple Strap, and I want to thank them for supporting the channel, and they make a fantastic product. I've been using the Simple Straps now for, I don't know, about a month and a half, something like that. I use them all the time. They work really well, and I'll talk more about that later in this video. But right now, we're going to head down to the pond. It needs a lot of work. It does. I need to come up with a game plan. I'm going to be getting an excavator here to dig all the stumps and get the building site ready. And while I rent an excavator, I want to take care of that pond as well. So I'm going to go down there right now, come up with a game plan. I'll show you everything that's wrong with it. Maybe you guys have some suggestions. If so, you can let me know in the comments. Yeah, the water level is down a bunch, probably about a foot and a half or 2 feet. Now's the time of year I want to be working on this pond. But not only is the water level down, all this you see out in here in front of us, that's all sediment that washed in here from a flash flood we had. I'm trying to think when that was, a little over a year ago. And I'm wondering if that's firm enough to set a hoe on. We'll walk down there and see. I think I can. I do. I think it'll work. Yeah, what I'll do, I'll cut me a road down over this bank right here. I can set up right in here, start pulling this material back. Just keep working my way back, and what I'm going to have to do, you know, is bale some over this corner, handle it twice, you know, to get it up on top of the hill. And a lot of this stuff right here is pretty good. I need material in front of the pond there, in front of the dam. But yeah, this will work out all right. Also, what I'll do when I'm down here, I'll come back here some, take some of this material out, and actually dig like a, you know, kind of like a sediment trap. So when we get those floods and it washes all that stuff down from up on those hills, you know, it'll lay in there first, and I'll just make me like a permanent path down in here. So if I have to come down and clean it out once in a while. Yeah, I'll have to handle that material a couple times, but I have room right up here where the Ranger is to stockpile some of that, and I can load it out, you know, at a later time and actually use some of it. Boy, is it nice. I got this little tree here blocking the trail. I can cut that up, no problem. Then if you've been following our channel for a while, you probably remember this. This plastic, we had some real serious flooding, and the standpipe was plugged up. It's still plugged up. Water was running over top of the dam. And what I did in between big heavy rains, put this plastic down, and it's actually worked for over a year. What happens when we get a real heavy rain, the water runs right over top of this, but you can see the erosion channel it made right here. I need to fill this in just a little bit so I can get at least through here with the, you know, with the tractor and the side-by-side. Then, like I said, a lot of that material from back in the back there, I can actually use down in here to fill this all back in. Boy, there's trees in here, big limbs in here. A pond back in the woods, it's pretty, but it's also can be a pain in the neck. It really can. You know what? Before we do anything else here, I'm going to grab my fishing pole. See for stony bass in here. A little bass hit it. I can see 4 little bass over there. They're like 8-9 inches, and they're all lining up looking at it. All right, one more cast. Wonder how many times people have said that. I've had several bites, mostly little small bass. The bluegill, they don't mess with that purple worm too much. Over on that other side over there, I did see one nice bass. I could see him out there. He's probably 15 or 16 inches. But most of the ones that have been messing with this worm a little bit are, you know, like 8-9 inches maybe, this little ones. If I had just a night crawler on or something, you'd be catching bluegill one right after another. Anyway, one more cast, again. And this is it. I got to get busy after this. So I mentioned at the beginning of this video that this video was sponsored by Simple Strap. Now I did a full video on these, I don't know, a month or so ago. I'll put that video up above in case you missed it. But I have been using these for a while now, and they're perfect for things like this pole saw, for example. This Ranger is actually set up pretty nice. You know, it's got that V right there where stuff will set into it. It's got this bar right here. But this pole saw, it's long, you know, and you try to keep it from sliding into the windshield. And you can try to use bungee cords, but I'll tell you right now, these work a lot better. What you do is you wrap it around it and just overlap it one time, and it sticks to itself. And then the last wrap, you just tuck it into it, and it does. It works really, really well. These come in 20-foot lengths. They have both regular duty and heavy duty. I cut 3 pieces out of each one. Seems like a decent length for me to keep in the Ranger. And if you want more information, check out that last video that I did on them, and also read through the comments. There's a lot of people that commented that had already had these or recently bought them, and they love them. They work if they're wet or they're dusty or they're dirty, but yeah, they work fantastic. But anyway, I am going to break out the string trimmer, do some weed eating there on the breastwork of the dam, and what I'd like to do this evening is bring maybe the BX down. I have the box blade on it. The MX 5400 would work better. It's much bigger and I need to move some dirt, but I already have the box blade on the BX and I have the chipper on the MX 5400. So we're going to bring that down after I do some weed eating and at least get that road opened up in front of it. And then I'll show you my idea for a pipe in this pond that I think should work. Tell you what, I moved a lot of dirt with a little tractor in not very much time at all. That worked out really well. I actually was considering taking the chipper off the MX 5400 and putting like the land plane on or something, because I thought it would be faster, but that didn't take any time at all. That BX 23S with that little box blade on it worked fantastic. I got all these holes filled in. I got it graded up real nice. Now all I have to do is get the pond fixed up before we get another flood. That's what I need to do. All right, so what my plan here is, and I already talked about back in the back of the pond, I can get an excavator down in there. I'll have to handle the material a couple times, but I can dredge all that sediment out of there and get it up on the bank. Then I need to get all these trees out of the pond. That would be step 2. Then step 3, I need to eliminate that standpipe. It's somewhere over in there. It's plugged up. I could try a different type of auger to open it up, but it just never was any good. It doesn't work well. It goes straight down about 12 feet, and then there's a 90, then all the way through the dam. What I want to do is eliminate that completely. And where I'm standing right now is the low part of the breastwork. That's why I have that plastic right here where I have it. So what I'm thinking of doing, the simplest method, I mean a spillway, like a nice concrete spillway or something like that, that would be the best. But I can't get concrete down in here, and I don't want to spend a lot of money on it. What I'm thinking of doing is getting a 15-inch pipe, and right over where natural ground meets the dam, run that pipe straight across the dam, then a 45, you know, it'll all be buried, but actually have a clean out down this way in case something would happen. But I think that would be the simplest solution. Then down in here, I have a 24-inch pipe because there's a little stream that comes down from the valley. So what I could do is take that 15-inch pipe and end it over there at the inlet of the 24-inch pipe. I think that would be the least expensive and probably the easiest solution for me. If you have any other ideas in the comments, let me know. Like I said, I'm not going to do a concrete spillway. I don't want to spend a ton of money down here, and I don't think I need to. But anyway, that's it for today's video. I want to thank Simple Strap for sponsoring today's video, and there's a link in the description if you want to check them out. And like I always say, if you enjoy these videos, please hit the like button, click subscribe, and share them with your friends. Thanks.